Alright, I'm good now.
Yeah.
Still wanna go geocaching?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Do you need food or anything, babe?
Could make some. I don't have any on me, no. Okay, let me look up the twin stuff.
Oh, we already. Oh, you need gas. Let's get gas and food.
I was okay until I drove all the way down to La Fuente and back. Jesus, I am having frame rate issues. So we've got the one up here. The one on Mount Gordo is apparently near a mountain lion den.
Oh.
Yeah. Diana Ross and The Blank were known for hits like Can't Hurry Love and Ain't No Mountain High Enough. I didn't know that Diana Ross had more than just Diana Ross.
Those were her backup singers. I think like back then they all had like a name.
I think it just broke again immediately.
I may be wrong. Do you want food up here? Or do you want to go somewhere else?
Let's see. Because I had some major stuttering when I started. We got up to the gas station. I might just get food up here, because otherwise our only option is the pit stop, which is okay, but...
Yeah, that's what I do in a pinch if I'm, like, in the area.
I'm not restarting again! You're just gonna have to leave with a couple seconds of delay.
Crazy going on up there. You want something in particular, babe?
I've been liking the butterfly burger a lot.
Okay.
It's so bad, though. It's so annoying. I don't think anyone is more annoyed by it than me. I will promise you that. But I don't want to restart again.
Drink,
Let's do slushies today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a couple of those. Do you want anything up here? What was I told to do? It's a good thing you can't see any of this. God, that's bright as fuck. The thing is, I don't know what Herkin needs. Is it my processor that he needs? There's a lot on here that, like... Oh, hi. Is it just the processor that you need? Because I can just do that. Because everything else on here is, like... I don't know. Hardware resources. Oh.
Did you make slushies, babe?
Yes. I wasn't sure what you wanted.
I just made 2 burgers, and then because I literally just ate because I was really hungry when I woke up. So I made 2 burgers, and then I just charged me for 2 and 2.
Okay. And I have the slushies. My motherboard? I tried to find that, but I couldn't see what it was labeled as. You getting that?
Try again.
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
There we go.
Thank you. Diana and the blank. I mean, I could just look it up.
Yum. Which one is that? The Mount
Gorda one.
Yum.
How am I on? Oh, okay, I'm fine. System model. Okay. And the Mount Gorda one is like there. Is it like the diamonds or something? I forget. Supremes! Oh, the Supremes! I didn't realize they were Diana Ross's backup singers. Okay.
There you go. I was like...
I only ever knew them as their own thing.
Yeah, because I thought they broke up and then so they just kind of kept their own thing.
System model.
Like Diana Ross was just Diana Ross and then they were the Supremes.
Yeah, that doesn't give me anything. Maybe if I look up components. Because when I look up system model, it just says system product name. It doesn't give me a name of what I have. Was this a pre-built PC? Yes, but I had to get a new motherboard and a new processor recently. So I don't actually know what the motherboard is. The Ricky Lee appeal finally has a judge who's just going to go to summary judgment because it's taken so long to get a judge.
What was that one about? Remind me?
It was him tasing and kicking Cinder the kitten. A 4-pound kitten who he said was posing a threat by existing.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a way to find it, right? Where did you order it from?
What charges is he facing for that one?
Animal cruelty major, I believe. Let me look. Yeah, it was animal cruelty major. He's trying to appeal it. But honestly, the argument is the state thinks defending yourself from being attacked is torture. This is not torture. For the love of all that is holy, drop these charges. It's fucking crazy, man. Every time they said the word animal, they put it in all caps. A taser is not a non-lethal. A taser is a less than lethal.
Yeah.
And they called it a non-lethal. It's not a non-lethal. It's a less than lethal. Especially if you're 4 pounds.
And technically a baby.
Yeah.
Like you're a kitten. Not even
a
a grown animal.
Actually a kitten. Actually a baby. So here's the thing. I didn't buy the motherboard. The person who was fixing my... Remember that time where my computer was like fucking dead? And I had to take it to someone to have it fixed? He bought it. He ordered it. He bought it. He told me at the time what he was buying so that I could consent to it. But he's the only one that would have the purchase history, where it came from, and all that. That's why I'm like, could I find it a different way than just doing the system information? Like, is there a different way to find what my... Oh, God.
Well, babe, I'm gonna do the thing. You're driving.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you know where you're going better than I do.
I do know this mountain very well.
Yep.
Sorry, I was marking it.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I have also heard of Specky. I'll probably use Specky then, if that sounds like our best bet. So we have to put Supremes into the box.
Yep.
My bank statement would show that I purchased something from him. It wouldn't have an itemized list of what I bought from him. It's just a... oh, I know where we are. Okay. So it's somewhere...
It's right there
I see
to
it.
the... It's
Okay.
in there. Yep.
Is it... Okay, lowercase. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
We've got a Mischief trading card, a Bigfoot plushie. Oh, a clipboard. Wix and Wax. That hasn't been open in ages. I wouldn't be surprised if it still isn't. And a vest. I want that clipboard. I don't know.
I took that scrunchie because you had that one yesterday, and I was like, I don't have anything.
I might give them my fish. Oh no, you're hurt card. Because it's not something you can just buy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna trade that for the clipboard. Where did it go? Oh. Hell yeah.
Okay, next one.
Next one. Known for his skating career. Oh, Tony Hawk. Okay. This looks like the Vespucci skate park. Here, I'll drive us down.
Hey, can we go back to the room really quick? I'm gonna grab my trinket bag in case there's something in there I don't want anymore that I can
Sure.
have stuff to trade.
I will do that as soon as I can. It's very tempting to full send it off this hill.
Love that.
Okay. Forgot those don't break. Flawless. Ah! Oh, come on.
Oh. Oh.
That's so stupid. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, let me do Windows R. MS Info 32. That just brings up the exact same page that I already had. Nothing is different. Oh, wait. Wait, no. Yeah, no. It's everything is different or the same. Oh, that's Oh, never mind, we're fine.
My God.
I thought way worse things were about to happen.
Yep, and I kind of sensed it, and I thought, I'm not gonna touch it for a second.
There is a part that says baseboard. Is that also a thing? It's looking like I'm gonna have to go third party because the MS Info brings up the exact same window that I already had. Oh, baseboard is what I want. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I was looking at something else that wasn't giving me what Herkin was looking for. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I'm trying to drive, ma'am.
I understand.
Yes, that has information on it. I don't know what any of it means. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, Carter had an interesting experience earlier.
Oh?
Yeah.
What happened?
He went, so there, I guess there was a Southside restaurant open, so he went down there to get food. And somebody down there thought he was throwing gang signs when he was speaking in sign language. And they almost shot him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people wonder why nobody wants to go to the South Side.
I know, right? I also want to see if I have anything in here. Take both of these. Let's see. So this is all our personal stuff. Yeah, let me... Okay. That's what that says.
Alright.
Not this bag. How about this one? No, not this bag either. Some of these plushies you can't get anymore, so. Figured stuff out, or you're just taking the whole bag?
I'm just looking.
Oh, okay.
I think we're good.
Okay.
There's some of them that I'm just like, I'm never going to look at those again. I'm never going to use them.
Ah, okay. I think your key is still in the ignition.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You have two of them, don't you?
I think so. Is it the skate park at Mirror Park?
The Vespucci one.
Okay.
Which is there. What'd you get up to yesterday after I went to bed?
Not too much. Nothing crazy. I think I only stayed up for like another hour-ish and then went to bed too. My sleep schedule's so messed up now, and I'm just like,
Yeah. That's why I just don't even call it a sleep schedule. I just don't have one.
damn.
I have an awake schedule.
Yeah.
I sleep whenever, but I have times where I prefer to be awake and out and about. So you guys not doing church on Tuesdays anymore?
Well, we had the one on Saturday, and then people were like, I'm not gonna be able to make it, and I feel like it was a good enough where they were like, okay, here are the top 3 that people could do. Let's see. So I think we're still doing Saturday unless something's changed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
The joys of scheduling for a big group of people.
Who have different time life schedules. So like there's people that are like, this is perfect, and then there's like, but Tuesday was perfect for this reason. It is the whole thing.
I used to have that with EMS. We would do command meetings like every month. And the person who would schedule them would prefer to do them at a very specific time on Saturdays. I mean, that's fine, but like, I have to go home for these meetings.
Yeah.
And I hated it. I was like, this sucks. I have to go home, boot on my computer at home, and I hated it.
I almost am feeling like we almost should have one like, well, but they said it one time where it was, let's do them like every other week. Then that way, but then I'm like, but then there's days, or there's not days, there's weeks rather, that a lot of stuff happens and everybody needs to know about it so it doesn't go sideways in any way. But then there's times we have church and I'm like, we literally just talked. Like there was nothing happening. We literally just were chatting about random stuff. I don't know.
I mean, ultimately, you're never going to find a perfect day.
Yeah.
There's going to be days where some people can make it to something, and sometimes maybe they can't.
Yeah. Well, and it's like, I think Paisley made the point of, well, but there's church notes, so people can just, do those if they need to. But then some people make the point of, oh, but it's nice to like have that interaction with people that you don't always have an interaction with. So I don't know. Like you said, so there's never going to be a perfect time.
Especially as the club gets bigger, it's going to get more and more difficult.
Yeah. What was the clue for this one?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, okay.
So it's just, because the clue was, he's best known for his skating career, but has guest starred in a few movies. Tony Blank. Oh, it's over there. To the left. I was too far over.
Hmm.
Let's see. Where is it here? Is it in or around? You check the perimeter. Sydney, do you have a radio? Do you have a radio?
Yeah.
Could use that.
What you think?
Could honestly just do today's date. Could do like. Oh, but it's awkward because it's not a lot of digits.
Do 43.1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There you go.
Figured this will be better if we're running in different directions looking for it. Paint cans.
It's in here, babe.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, it's like, go like, yeah, you'll see me.
Oh, I see. Okay. I focused too much on the perimeter. I was gonna eventually look in here. Hawk. Ooh, a bat. Ooh, an oxygen tank. Is that just a picture of someone's ass?
Yes.
Wow.
I looked at it because I was like, I wonder what that is. And
Yeah.
now
It was like,
Okay.
there's no way it's actually... I don't know if I really want anything out of this one.
yeah, I don't think I want anything either.
Yeah, but it's of Q.
Huh. Interesting.
That's fine. Not gonna want everything.
Eh.
So the next one will be... Jartha really made a new kind of tradition when setting up the Ramathon. Okay. So I'm assuming it's at Ramathon?
I guess so. Also, I think that last one is the firehouse, either on the south side or by St. Fiarce or whatever, that firehouse that's in like attached.
You won't be getting signals in the G string. Go ahead and take a slide down the pole. I think it's gonna be... Personally, I think it's the one by Davis.
By Davis? Okay.
Yeah, there's a small little one by Davis. You can check there.
I just said, I was just thinking do that one and then go up, because instead of going all the way up north and coming all the way back to the city.
We can check them all and just start with that one. Because there's only, I think, 3 fire stations that have poles in them.
Yum.
Okay, so it looks like I have 2 options for CPU. Thank you. Now here's gonna be the big thing. I'm gonna buy this CPU. I don't know how the fuck to put it in. I don't even know what it looks like or where it is. Is there anything open? Just Brooks Jeweler. Oh, that reminds me.
Hmm.
And text Sylvie.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Because I didn't get an update. You can eat now. Wow. I don't know. I don't know why this... It probably
Why is
is.
doing office hours at La Fuenta? Interesting.
Who is?
Joy.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. That's something to change it up a little bit than like Percy doing it at the DMV all the time.
Okay. Alright, texted Sylvie. Unfortunately, I don't have a solution for you guys other than just not streaming until it's fixed. Like, that's pretty much the only thing is either I just live with it, or either that I don't stream, no, I don't stream, like, 5M. Like, I don't stream GTA Roleplay. I stream everything else but that. That's pretty much the only solution I can think of. If you have any questions, concerns, complaints, thinly veiled personal attacks, or traumatic experiences you wish to tell, amazing. Do you know where it's to the right here?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I did see someone who was like, is the one... Oh, look, there it is.
I see the thing. Yep.
It's right there.
I was like, never mind, I know. What is this one?
Oh, you know, it would help if I looked. Oh, it's Pole.
Oh, yum.
Oh my god. There's so many. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. You can kind of tell who's been here based on, like... Wait, what did you
put my
say?
FIB.
Oh,
I'll
for
put
a
my
notebook.
FIB sticker for a notebook. Yum.
It's a dildo. It's not someone's detachable arm. It's a dildo. Not really feeling anything in here either. That's fine. I got a clipboard
Yeah.
for official paperwork stuff.
Yep.
And definitely not for beating people over the head with.
I love it.
Yep.
Yep. So, what is it? Ramathon next.
Oh, right, yeah. But where in Ramathon? It could be so many places.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will take the dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Someone. I kind of want to ask the question, but I also don't know if I want to know the answer of who put that in there. Like, who had that and put that in there?
Q is the one who used to sell them.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I would say there's not very many people it could be. But she did sell a lot. She made a lot of money
That's
off
true.
it. Fauna called me at one point last night. I have a feeling it was probably about her event or their event. Oh my god.
Mm.
Which I think Choi went to. You know, I'm all for feeling yourself and being proud of yourself and everything, but I feel like it's too much when every single picture that you post is just of your tits, your ass, or some other part of you.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe this one's just really bad cropping. Maybe it's just like a really cute outfit. Nope.
Yeah. I also almost feel like when people do that, they are trying.
They're trying too hard.
Yes.
It's someone who apparently has a polyamorous relationship with a man and a woman. So like, it's not like they're trying to, I don't know, get other people's attention? Question mark? I don't know. But it's like, I don't know. Well, if you wanted, we could go to Joy and be like, hey, yo, what the fuck? When can she get her license back? Because nobody will do it with her.
I could go hang out with Joy afterwards. That'd be fun.
See what people come to him with.
Also, I need you to kind of do a favor for me.
I can try.
So my thing got posted for the 8th.
I saw.
Yes. I would like to have a chat with your dad, just your dad, not your mom. And I think that would go better if you had a chat with him first.
Well, I texted my mom earlier saying I want to talk with her. Because my plan was to talk with my mom first and then my dad.
Okay. Because here's the thing, right? I think he probably, because I talked to Allie and Corbin Sunday, Monday, one of those 2 days. I think it was Sunday. And was basically like, I tried to reach out to Pines because I had a conversation with Harold at one point on him pulling me and JJ over, and we were talking about other stuff, and I have a feeling that something was said about that whole situation, so I have a feeling there might be changes put in place, but I want to confirm that. So that whole me getting shot side of it might have already gotten resolved, which is all this is going to be. So Allie was like, so then we would just go for appeal, so you have that charge taken off. But I feel like what's going to happen is your dad's going to be like, well, that's a personal attack, and then it's going to become more of a personal issue than it already is. So I want to talk with him and say, the point of me doing this is so that this doesn't happen again to either myself or someone else. So maybe having a talk with him would help, I guess, is the long draw of it, a story of it. I don't know.
Okay.
And I feel like if I go talk to him first, he might still be hot-headed, have a hot head, I don't know. And I don't want it to be a heated conversation. I want it to be a civil, I need you to understand my side of it because I see your side of it 100%, but I also feel like you make assumptions about me based on like one event or a couple mini events here and there, and that's it. So I feel like
I
if I have that conversation with him, it would either, well, hopefully my aim would be is he sees me in a different light besides, oh, this is the person that's marrying my daughter slash oh big OMC person. Oh my god. And also maybe see that I'm wanting a change from this, not a personal attack. You're a terrible person, which whatever. Um that's kind of where I'm with it. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. My thoughts on that are I I want to talk to him to express my feelings on the whole thing because I think it's I hate to use the phrase I hate to use this phrase, but I feel like it's the one to say. It feels like it's been blown out of proportion.
Hmm.
It was handled in a way it didn't need to be handled, and it escalated excessively from that moment. And like I told you, I think both sides made a mistake. I don't think either side is more innocent than the other, but also you didn't shoot him and fill him with bullets, and you didn't go, haha, I'm going to attack you because you're a dog,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. And my only worry is um, scheduling, if I'm able to even get a conversation with him before your trial.
Yeah.
And two, I don't want it to look as if like you sent like I'm not gonna make it look like that, but I don't want him to for some reason think that you sent me
Hmm.
to like,
Hmm.
I don't know, soften the blow or something. He is very big on people, I guess, who like take accountability, I guess you can say, but at the same time he also needs to take accountability for what he did.
Yeah. Well, and I think the thing is, and again, I don't know, but I think, I'm sorry, but I see your mom post things, so I have a feeling of they're like, well, she just isn't accountable on it. Well, how do you know? You
Hmm.
don't like
Oh, there it is.
where what?
In the
All
tunnel
right.
with the fire.
Oh, I see it now. Um, I feel like they're having conversations and they're making assumptions, which, it happens. Which one is this one? I'm sorry.
Ramathon.
Oh, it is just Ramathon. Okay.
Oh, a wristwatch.
Yeah, I was like, if I didn't have one, I would take that.
I can't even buy those anymore. That parachute, though.
Hmm.
What can I trade for it? Mm,
Measure gave me that, and I never
your
liked it.
mommy
So,
issues keychain.
yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gave that to me one time, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need that.
I will leave a Christmas tree. Okay. Now I have a parachute. For free instead of $1,200.
Yep. But yeah, I get that. But like, and I also was like, I don't want to go have this conversation with him and then, push it because, oh my God, whatever. But now I'm like in a time crunch because it could be dropped. And I know they are making these assumptions that I'm not taking accountability, but I'm like, Bear's fine with me. hung out with Bear, and Bear didn't act weird around me. Like, but do they know that? Like, I don't know if they know that.
I mean, I texted him that you and Bear hashed it out and Bear was totally fine. Never got a response, but I don't know how much of that is just my dad being horrible at texting.
Yeah. But then, like, there's been times where, like, you sent me what my bouquet is going to look like, and I text your mom, and I don't get a lot, but then I also am like, well, is this just how she is, or is this how she is with me? You know?
I mean, I also don't always get responses out of her, and if I do, sometimes they're several days later.
Yeah.
And not even, I mean, like, before all of this happened, too. Like,
Yeah.
find. Like, oof. Usually the only time I get, like, an instant response out of her is if, like one time I said I love you and I didn't get an I love you until literally 24 hours later.
Yeah.
So it's not always like. I think they're just old. Was it 10 minutes later? I thought it was 24 hours later. Did I read it wrong? Either way. And I know there are other examples of it.
Like, when you say that, do you mean like stuck in their ways? Like, what do you mean?
They're just really bad at keeping up with stuff. Like, and my dad used to live on his phone because he just had to. And I think the moment he was able to retire from having to be attached to his phone, he just stopped caring about his phone.
Yeah.
And I think my mom's kind of the same way. She only cares about it when she has to care about it. Hi, Rena. How you doing? Not bad. We're just doing some geocaching. Now we're just hanging out. It'll be 13935, by the way. There was someone the other day who posted like, I think the box at the last geocache place is broken or something. I'm curious if they just went to the wrong one, because it's the fire station one. What the fuck? Why is Crowy like this? Wow, it looks so much better.
Thank you, Rena.
Thank you.
Fine.
This'll do, I guess.
Yep.
Here we go.
But yeah, I mean, I thought I was gonna have more time, and then when they posted for the 8th, I was like, well, that.
Yeah, and they just posted that shit too. They didn't even like.
Yeah. Well, and I need to. Actually, I may. We were gonna go La Fuente, yeah. Maybe Joy would know.
What's up?
Because I was gonna ask if like anything has changed with the. If I kick a dog, am I still gonna get shot? Like,
given that's an SOP, I don't think he would know.
Okay.
The DOJ doesn't typically have access to SOPs. And it's also something that they don't like having argued in court cases is SOPs versus what is legal.
Yeah.
I've been to many a court case where they'll be like, well, my SOPs say to do this. And the judge will be like, I'm stepping in. We're not doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's an SOP thing, and I just don't know how to articulate it differently, but it's like, I just feel like, even if I didn't kick Bear, like, all I used was my fist. If, let's say that was another human officer,
Mm.
would it, would it, I don't know. I just feel like maybe even a baton, I would understand a baton, but the fact that we're shooting versus hands and feet, I don't know.
Yeah, I could unfortunately think of arguments for a gun versus, say, a baton or a taser.
Mm,
Doesn't mean I agree with them. But I
yeah.
can think of them.
Yeah. Like if I feel like I would have been I hate phrasing it this way. I think I would have been more okay if like I had pulled earlier in that whole situation.
Hmm.
They'd be like, "Oh yeah, she definitely has a gun on her." But I mean, I know the assumption is, and probably the safe assumption is to always assume people have guns on them. But at the same time, what if they did it and they had nothing on them? Like actually nothing on them. I don't know.
I think that happened to Gemma. She got shot down and didn't even have a gun on her.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. That's just I don't know. Because I feel like you need to make that assumption. I mean, we essentially know that they have a gun on them all the time, so they kind of have to live on an assumption. But I don't know.
But at the same time, I don't think they should be doing things based on assumptions. Like
Yeah,
legally, I don't think they should.
yeah,
Like there's probable cause and reasonable suspicion. I don't really, I don't personally know the difference between the two because I've never been a cop and have no interest in it.
hmm
But I do know they are two different things, and you have to have one before you can have the other, if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
yeah,
I think you have to have I think you have to have reasonable suspicion before you can have probable cause, but you have to articulate the probable cause more? Question mark?
hmm
Like I think reasonable suspicion is I have a reasonable suspicion to assume that this person has a gun, which could make them decide a certain level of, I don't know, force, I guess. I don't know. But that doesn't give them probable cause to assume that you have a gun and can do anything about that.
yeah.
Where are we going?
I'm just driving around.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not a cop. I've never. It was so funny. When Winston was a cop, he used to FTO me whenever I'd ride with him because he wanted me to be a cop so bad. A lot of them did. They wanted me to be a cop really bad. And Bison would try to recruit me. Winston, as a little activity while we were driving together, he would quiz me. I think my dad was the only one that didn't ever like do anything like that with me.
There are times, and I may do this soon-ish. I don't know, where I literally don't take anything out and just go out and do silly girl shit and silly boy shit and silly goose
Mm-hmm.
shit. And then if they're like, "Do you have a weapon?" I'd be like, "I don't." To maybe take away that, I don't know, stigma that, oh, they always have a gun on them, so we
Mm-hmm.
always have to up the aggression, and maybe kind of kill that idea, thought pattern, whatever.
You could. There is also the fact that there are, in fact, civil suits of you guys not having anything on you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just doing silly shit. Like low risk, I guess. Low stakes, that's the word I wanted.
Yeah.
Just doing something silly.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, I'm lockpicking cars. I don't need a gun.
Yeah.
What's the car gonna do? Shoot me?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Imagine it just, going for you.
Actually, when Hardcastle was mayor, there was a new piece of legislation that had been put in by the previous mayor that the mayor could buy a car for the purpose of security, transportation, for mayoral duties, etc. The caveat was that car would then be transferred to the next mayor upon an office switch, which is what happened. We asked what the budget was for what?
Who?
Dad. It's all caps. He had to stab a guy. I'm so confused by that. He tried to stab me first. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, he tried to stab you, you stab him. I'll give you that. So we asked what the budget was. We were essentially told, don't worry about it. There's no budget. You can spend however much you want to get this fucking car. So we went to a woman named Mary Mushkin, who had a very, very, very high-end dealership. She had cars that nobody else had. They were very special and unique. We got an armored Buffalo. Wonderful car, amazing car, bulletproof, etc. We then learned upon purchasing it, it was also an armed Buffalo. Because we were driving, and then suddenly there were a pair of little guns coming out the front. And Mary was like, oh. Oh. So we had to get those decommissioned real quick.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I mean, maybe you could find the armored Buffalo that has the guns. Maybe it will shoot you.
Like a transformer car.
Yeah.
All right. I looked because I thought maybe Joy was like, I'm here from this time. But I'm like, now I just want to go because he doesn't have like, I'm going to be done at this time. So
They usually do at least an hour, maybe 2.
yeah.
Yeah. Just says office hours starting at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
The Supreme Justice reserves the right to put any phone calls received on speaker for the listening pleasure of those who show up in person.
Oh, God.
Nice. I love you.
Love you too.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Like, go or don't.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
We're under 60.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know it. You said, hey, if you have any events for May, let me know. And I said, what happens after May? Ugh.
Sean and I were supposed to discuss Pride events yesterday, but I was too tired. Yeah.
I'm still thinking about, what was it, the decorations question? I think about things and I'm like, you know what'd be kind of cool? I don't know if they could, and I don't know if this is too big of a thing, but like, I don't even know where you do it, but like colored lights so you could see it, like maybe along the buildings or something. I don't know.
Kind of like I do at Go-Go's every now and then.
Yes.
Those are already a thing.
Yeah, but like on a like bigger buildings or something. I don't know.
I think I know what you mean because I have seen them before.
Like on a maze tower or something. Like I don't know.
Don't forget your keys. Is this Miss Gracie? Hello, baby girl. Hi. How are we doing? Are you such a good girl? Let's go over the others.
Hey, Gracie, Gracie.
She's a good girl.
Hey, baby girl.
You're just mad
Hello.
'cause I want to race.
What?
Hello. I did win a race.
Is this
No,
Patches?
you didn't. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Sean, you ain't won a race.
I did.
He's talking about the scooter races around Legion Square.
Oh yeah, you won the. Yep, you
Oh, I
won those,
missed
buddy.
those.
I did. Okay, no,
Those
I
were
did
so
not
fun.
win those because fucking Osvaldo and Marcus always fucking cheaped out. On
I
me.
miss Cuban Mario Kart.
Even Mario Kart was really fun.
It was so funny.
I
Do you
agree with
remember-
you.
Were you there for the one where Barry just got completely fucking rolled by a bus?
No, I was
Was that
not.
the one at the airport?
No,
With
it
the
was
golf
at Legion Square.
What's your mandarin?
Oh, okay.
He showed up on his little moped with his megaphone and got off in the middle of the street going. He started advertising for
Berries
yeah
back
for.
at-
He goes, where we do it in the back alley, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, people would come up to him and be like, "Oh my god," and like fuck around with him. And then somebody ran over his moped with I forget what, and he yelled about that. And then as he was running to the moped to fix it, fucking Osvaldo just completely obliterates him and the bike with the bus.
That
I'll go
sounds
behind
about
the
right.
office for a minute.
Okay.
Booba has stolen joy from us.
I was wondering, is that them that's like all the way on the other side?
I assume
Yeah.
What the
We're
hell?
going to have a private conversation.
Toxic.
This is our joy time, okay?
I wonder how many things Lilith has told him since getting rehired.
Oh, I'm sure. Quite a
That's
bit.
crazy. I'm really proud of her. Because those kind of expungements can be really hard.
I'll
No.
be real. I'm even surprised that I went through.
What was the reason she got corruption? The ISO I made know nothing about it.
She got corruption because she did a few things. One of them being, so she would send pictures of people in the ICU to like a group chat, be like, haha, look at this. Be like, oh, it's
That's
so weird that
weird.
this person is showing up to this person who's in the ICU. She would give out information to her boyfriend at the time. And then the final straw was there was a big old prison break, and she was on duty conveniently during the prison break and sending communications that were happening over radio during the prison break to her Fortnite boyfriend.
Holy cow!
That was the final straw.
Mhm.
And since then, she's done a whole bunch of shit still. Just, you know, she's
Huh.
dating the person that's leading the FIB, so all of it gets swept under the rug.
I guess we'll see if she's truly reformed or if old habits die hard.
I don't trust her. If she's on duty, I
Oh, I
will
don't
not be
either.
going to the hospital. Because I do not
Aw.
trust that she's not going to go to Booba at the end of the night and be like, so here's what happened today. Here's everything I observed and all the people that I saw and all the things that I did with them. I just don't trust it. And there's no
She's
way.
feeding information to a different boyfriend now.
Yeah, and there's no way he's not gonna be like, so hi, honey, how was your day? Tell me all of the secrets that you learned that I'm totally not gonna use to my advantage to fuck someone
Sean,
over.
get in the whip.
What?
Huh?
Oh, get
in
in
the
the
whip.
whip.
She also
Okay.
used to be involved with a gang before she was
Why?
a doctor.
Yeah.
You gotta go help Hard
Couple of 'em,
Castle
huh?
or Soft Castle, depending
shit.
on
What's
how
wrong with
you look
Soft
at
Castle?
it.
You're driving. I'm not driving.
Okay, I'm driving. He needs help with a
Abandoned.
Put
room.
my
I'll be
ticket.
back.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, sweet angel baby kitty. I love
I've got
you,
your ticket.
and I'll miss you.
That's
and
alright.
I'll give you all the
I've
lovings
got
when
it.
I get back. I love you.
No.
You're 3. You're 3.
I have a really good argument.
Ah.
You have a good argument
Who
against
knows?
what?
Grapeseed ruined it for all law enforcement, where we can't respond on the docket to things, and we're
Oh, yeah.
required by law to respond on the docket to things, not even through attorneys. If the DA's office says we don't want a part of this, we have to respond on the docket. We're not allowed to respond on the docket. And I'm very much against the one rotten apple spoils the bunch, especially when it's now a sergeant, previous sergeant that's now fired from, Grapeseed. It's like punish the people who do it, don't punish an entire organization,
Yeah,
I
I
disagree
feel
with that.
If it ends up being 3/4 of the organization, it's different, right? Because then it's the organization, or like 4/5
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
She's bright blue eyes. Holy cow.
Yeah. There's less than 60 days until our wedding. Oh. I know.
My wife and I got engaged and then married and eloped. But we both talked about it for like 2 weeks. We're like, we don't want to do this.
It's been fun planning, just stressful.
What's the most stressful part that you found?
We're at 58 days and a number of things that, in my mind, should be finished aren't finished already, But also we have 58 days, so like it's okay that they're not ready right this second, but my brain is also like, why can't it be ready yesterday? Why can't it be ready now? Why can't it be ready right this second?
It's like anxiety and ADHD rolled into one.
Yes, actually, yeah. Because we've got like a caterer, which is fine. I've spoken with them about like what we'd like and stuff, and where we'd like them, and date and time and stuff. And then we're doing like a friend of ours is gonna be the officiant, and some other things. And I have another friend helping with planning. But she's been out of town a lot, so I'm also just like stressed of like, has she managed to get things done while she's out of town? So I'm trying not to stress too much, but also just like, oh.
At least you have time. I think it's
Yeah.
like
It also
a big
feels like we
benefit of
don't,
that,
because
right?
we started planning with like over 100 days, and now we're at 58. So somehow 50 days have gone by, and I don't feel like 50 days have gone by.
Yeah, it's May.
It's
Today is May.
It's May.
Well, in
a few
more
hours.
hours. Yeah. It's gonna be May.
Bye.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
did it.
surprised I don't see more of that, because usually it's all
That's
over.
what Anna was saying earlier, so I was so
I'm the only one.
disappointed.
It was the only one.
We find. Let me find something.
Sunny's awake too.
Yeah, I saw Sunny. Oh god, they're. You don't see the difference between the two dogs until they're next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
slowly remembering the days that you spent with that
Oh
chocolate
my god,
lab?
the cat ears. That's so fun.
Well, thank you for your time, Joy. I appreciate it as always.
Yep, no problem. Take care. You have fun with your pair of Labradors.
Add permission to call shotgun since Tammy dipped.
Yeah, since Tammy's wandered off, yeah, go
Timmy's
ahead.
over there, past the fish.
Yeah, she's just, I think she went to step away while she wrote stuff.
Yeah, she was on the phone.
I saw Tammy and Up and Adam.
Isn't that her thing?
I told her it was very sad that no one works at the Up and Adam anymore, and then Tammy said, blame Peggy for that.
Oh.
And then I said, oh. She was like, yep, actually blame Peggy for that. And I said, okay. And then I drove away.
I wonder what the tea is.
I don't know what the tea is, but I'm very curious.
Same.
Have you seen the mural? It says it has Tammy and then a traitor. Like someone went over and like wrote traitor above it.
Oh, that's not
Ooh.
Traitor? Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, Traitor. Traitor.
Over Tammy?
Yeah. At least it used to be Tammy.
I wonder if it's because of her career choice.
She was a drug trafficker.
I don't know how that would make her a traitor, though, any more than, like, the several other Up and Adam employees who now work for the FIB. Like, that's an actual law enforcement agency.
Maybe she snitched on
That's
somebody.
crazy.
Now, Bob's still Bob up and at him on my phone.
Yeah, now that I think of it, Bob is, like, one of the, like, the second highest ranking person in the FIB.
That cutie.
Oh, the purr.
Oh, Miss May, I have you penciled in, and I see that there's no one else here who isn't normally here. So what can I do for you?
Okay, would you like me to present this, 1, professionally, B, how I really feel, or Roman numeral 3, as though it were a 1994 hiring commercial from Dairy Queen?
I like how she did that.
Why
That's
Dairy
so
Queen
specific.
specifically?
Oh, just a
1B
restaurant, like a
and
fast
Roman
food.
numeral 3.
Yes, yes.
I want you to present it to me however your heart and soul speaks to you and tells you to present it to
I
me.
hope it's the third option.
Are you
She's about
sure?
to
Because
pop
I may
off.
crash out.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna pop off. Let's go.
You know what? And we got Patches here for therapy.
You
That's
have
true.
no
Right.
idea
She
how
is
many
an
people
emotional
crash out to me
support
on
cat.
the regular.
Yeah, but I don't know you, Your Majesty.
Yeah, lots of people that don't know me just crash out to me.
He's
in the
sitting
middle of
here
the
in cat
street.
ears
They
and a
hear that I'm
suit.
the Supreme Justice, and they're like, "Oh, you're the Supreme Justice? Well, I've got some shit for you." and then they just let it fly. And then I'm standing on a street corner for 3 hours in front of a burger shop, listening to someone that I've never met before talk to me about all their trials and tribulations with the legal system.
Sometimes people just want to be heard.
Yep.
Hello, my name is Zoe May, and I bet you're wondering why you're here. Did you know that you put a state announcement out that said that you could bring things up? Well, I, Zoe May of the Del Perro Police Department, would like to invite you to listen to this argument and informational segment that will allow us to be able to, 1, ensure that the appeals and civil processes within the Department of Public Safety is completed, and B, be able to just make life easier for everyone. Do you have any questions so far?
I feel like I need game show music with this.
No.
Okay. During the hiring process, you were asked many specific questions. Specifically, how well you worked on a specific team. Here at the Department of Public Safety, not everyone works on the team that works well with each other. Specifically, while the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department and Del Perro Police Department consider themselves sister departments per
I'm sorry,
se.
I apologize.
They're cousins of the North and the South. Nope, I cut in line. Fuck you, Tammy.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Okay, sit down. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. While we may consider each other sister departments or cousin departments per se, we are different. And that being said, the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department does not represent the Department of Public Safety as a whole. and actions performed by members of those departments, whether they're current or former members anyway, it's really important to understand that teamwork makes the dream work. Wouldn't you agree? Wait for pause.
Yes.
Right! So, we're going to go over a key few factors on why officers should be able to post on the docket or respond on the docket by themselves. Number 1. Not all 2 or 3 apples spoil the entire bunch. Do we really think that punishing the entire Department of Public Safety is worth dealing with a couple of angry members of the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department? Do they speak as a whole? Back at February 22nd, 2025, that's this year, we had a situation
I know there's a pet tax, but
where
there's
there
been
were
no
some
pet.
unprofessional filings done by some Grapeseed Sheriff's member. One of them who is not a member today. Right? Wait for pause.
Actually, I think that's incorrect. I think Di Davis got rehired.
Right. Moose Maple was recently fired. And Di Davis, as of this recording, March 31st, 2025, is currently not an officer with the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department.
Is
Wait
that
for
music coming
surprise.
from her?
Gasps in Spanish.
Oh no, it's coming from the cat.
Perfect. So I, Zoe May, present with you an argument before filing on the docket for an administrative action. Our statement of claim reads as such. On the 22nd of February, 2025, Supreme Justice Montag revoked the access of law enforcement officers to be able to handle docket cases due to a handful of allegedly bad actors. Like I said before, it's important that teamwork makes the dream work. But we should punish the actors accordingly, not the entire department. Makes sense, right? Right. So while it would be simple to just, or do this, it unfortunately makes it significantly difficult for the rest of us who don't. There was originally, this is argument 2. Transition wipe. Constitutional rights and requirements for a bench appeal. As of this recording, April 3rd, 2025, there was an unfortunate specific right within the state of San Andreas Code, I believe, and constitutional right, I believe, that required when the district attorney's office wished to file a bench appeal, that was laid down by the officers. Isn't that so convenient? Teamwork makes the dream work. Right. So unfortunately, as of the situation, it for some reason I couldn't find it. But it's still being filed and placed up there. It's very difficult to be able to file motions or find a clerk, especially during the AU/EU hours, to be able to file motions or find an attorney to jump in to do it yourself. Officers should be allowed to be able to respond to the docket when it comes to those bench appeals in a professional and respectful manner. Should they not, I believe that's more of an internal issue, or, gasp, charge them with contempt of court for being a dumbass. Wouldn't you agree? Right. Now we go to the third segment. Transition wipe, but it's like a bunch of stars, and then there's a guest star that comes in. But that was cut out because copyright infringement anyway. We have a right within the San Andreas State Code when the district attorney's office steps away from charges to press those charges without the DA's office. That makes it significantly difficult, whether it's with or without a special prosecutor, to press those charges on the docket. Does that make sense?
Is this still part of the recording?
Right. Now we'll go ahead and open up the questions. I'll enter back into the room and you can ask anything you'd like. Remember, this is the important time to ask about benefits, information on your vacation, specific questions about your job title for, insert job title here, that you applied for. And again, thank you for applying to the Taco Bomb.
What? Thank you for the music patches.
All right.
Very timely.
All right. I'll share with you the thing so you have it.
All right. Basically, all this boils down to is, Montag acted too hastily in pulling access to all dockets from police, and that what we should have done instead
You got past
was
the
just
cone?
punish the officers that are, playing way too much on the docket instead of revoking access from all police officers.
It's not just that, right? It's extremely difficult to find an attorney nowadays. And extremely difficult. I think, well, with the DA's office pulling the officer prosecute program, there's basically 3 active district attorneys: the district attorney herself, Tammy, and then Phelan, the DuPont, the DA DuPont.
A little sunshine from my end is PD prosecutors were never meant to take over the prosecutor role. It was merely for a instance of indictment or confliction.
Oh, well, okay, sure. But yes, no, it's one of those things where all the examples that Supreme Justice Montag placed in that announcement back in February was literally just grapeseed. You have an entire LSSD, you have all of LSPD, which incorporates Del Perro. At the time, that also did not incorporate Polito. It did not incorporate, whether it was February. Yeah, those are the remaining departments. Oh, no, it's Highway Patrol and State Parks. Literally the only examples were grapeseed deputies crashing out on the docket because their feelings got hurt, and they just started typing in all caps in huge font. I may not be an attorney, but I'm still proficient enough to go on the docket and be able to defend my own misdemeanor cases, post motions, and it becomes extremely inconvenient to do so. Just charge them with contempt. Like, there wasn't any other reason granted by the Department of Justice why we shouldn't be able to do that except for unprofessionalism from a few bad actors. That should be tied into our role as law enforcement anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I will certainly be happy to make this argument for you, but I can tell you that this was something that many members of the judiciary had wanted to do anyway. And
That or
rather
she's
than
overthinking the
grapeseed
conversation
being the
and is, like,
reason for
scared to
pulling the trigger
respond.
on it, it's more accurate to say that grapeseed was the straw that broke the camel's back, and or the excuse, however you want to phrase it, to put this into effect.
But that was not what was presented to us, you know? That was like, hey, this is going to be an adjustment. We want to be able to incorporate Enki and lawyers specifically to file on the docket because they have specialty training, you know? Versus Grapeseed did a bad, now all of you are punished.
Yeah, it was more so, again, all of the recent examples that Montag pointed to were grapeseed, but it had been a problem that had been occurring well before then as well with other officers. Lewis Bloom was one of them, and there were a handful of others whose names escape me because I think several of them are no longer police officers anymore. But the long story short is it was a problem that kept creeping up with enough frequency that many members of the judiciary, including Montag, including Percy Weaver, including several others, basically felt like it wasn't worth it to have officers just be able to post freely on the docket whenever they want, considering
Chihara with the 33 months of prime and the orange with the 23 months.
They can handle any postings. For bench appeals, usually there doesn't even need to
When
be
I got
anything
brownies,
on the
I did
docket
take a
anyway,
picture.
because it's usually a small enough case to where, the police can just show up to court and then make whatever arguments or motions that they want pre-trial.
It's not of coal.
There wasn't really much of a point for officers to be posting on the docket anyway. And
It is a rare
so
spawn,
with
however.
those kinds of steps in mind, Montag basically said, yeah, I'm just going to yoink this. There's not really much of a reason to keep it, and it's creating more problems than it's solving.
That would be fine and dandy. I'm sure that was fine and dandy like 6 months ago. But I can tell you right now, the ability for me to find a DA or an attorney is so slim. I saw 3 attorneys active today. That is the most attorneys I saw that were clocked into the City Hall app in months.
Hey Zoe, you and I both know I am always around and always contactable.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to go through every single case on every single thing to file every single motion because that's going to burn you out.
You don't know that yet.
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
sure
bring it up
fucking
to.
do.
I think I'm gonna bring it up to Montag. It would be kind of funny, right, if instead of pulling access to just all police in general, I know all the all police officers have your little department roles as well. And I think it would be really, really funny if we started selectively like giving and revoking access to like the department roles so that like we could just revoke
got a
Grapeseed's
call, Doug.
access.
Be back.
And then if LSPD
Okay.
starts playing too much,
Oh.
we revoke their access. And then
Call for
maybe
what, though?
Grapeseed comes
I don't
back
know.
and they make amends. And so we give
Whichever.
Grapeseed their access back. But then Del Perro, Del Perro doesn't.
Do you back up or is it like a chill call?
It's not about a dog. I'll be at the Davis parking lot.
Okay. Let us know if you need anything. Dust is an ultra rare.
Just post this on the docket for me, please. Well, I don't want to post this on the
Aw.
docket. I don't want.
She'll be
I
back.
don't want, you know, Percy Weaver to scream at me for something stupid. Come on, man, just once.
Good girl.
Just one more motion. Come on.
I mean, that's the thing. At the end of the day, you know, if we're
I think
involved
it'd
in
be
a,
kinda funny.
I agree. I think also that would be funny because then you could just be like,
Well,
Del
she was in
Perro
the middle of
banned
bathing.
Again. This is the second time.
I have
And
another
then they have to
picture
go through
of
a
Miss
stupid, like,
Little
silly
Miss from this
expungement
morning that I
process to
actually
get
don't think I
fixed for the
shared.
community for being toxic. No, that'd be great. And that.
I could nominate police officers to sit for like a GED exam.
Yeah.
I
that'd be
We
didn't.
make them
great.
take their GED with a court clerk as a proctor.
That'd be kind of funny actually.
And if they pass, then they can get their posting privileges back. And if they fail, well, gotta send someone else. Gotta nominate a new champion to brave the GED exam.
Well, I appreciate you listening, and I'm not trying to take work away from attorneys and DAs. It's just a pain in the ass to do it. You know, it is beyond inconvenient at this point. It's actually troublesome. I think we have something like 28 appeals, what I was counting the other day, on the open on the docket that haven't even been taken.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
was
be
just
honest.
newly
I've been
filed.
exceedingly busy for the past probably 2 months, so I'm a bit out of the game. That's why I like to do these office hours because it lets me sort of understand where things sit once again.
There are 19 appeals newly filed, or at least set to be filed. The one's 1 month old, another one's about to be 1 month old. April 1st, April 2nd, April 3rd, April 4th, April 9th. It just makes it easier because then the officer can jump in if they want to and try to get the charges either changed or dismissed, plea deal, etc. I don't know. I appreciate you listening to me and actually taking me seriously and not just immediately dismissing it. So
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
I don't think I have it. Do you have anything for me in my department?
Not that I can think of. Jeff Jefferson hasn't finally offed himself yet, has he?
No, he's been trying to sleep with Sean. He's very vocal about that.
Wait, he's trying to sleep with Sean now?
Yeah, he's been very, very vocal about that.
Before he was very against sleeping with Sean, and
Okay,
now he's
so...
that man's plotting something.
I don't know. Maybe
He
it's
used
like
to not be into Sean at all, and now he's all gung ho for it. He's got an
Wait.
ulterior motive.
is
She
Sean
is...
a dad? Did he have a kid recently?
No.
He does have children, yes.
Oh, wait, no, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
that
He
explains
has-
it.
I don't
he has
see them, so
adopted
I always
children.
forget.
Yep.
Jeff
Yeah,
was
that-
telling me those don't count, though.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe he's gotten
it
desperate. I
changed.
don't know. I don't know what my captain does. Captain do anything?
He
All
keeps
right.
hitting on Sean, though.
Well, thank you, Your Extreme Majesty.
She is
I
going
appreciate
to
it.
You're
be
very
12.
welcome. And before I get on to Cammy, I've got two phone call-ins.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, Your
okay.
Majesty.
I would love if they could hear the
Supreme
music.
Justice
that's coming from
Joy,
the radio.
you're on office hours. What can I do for you? You're right behind me. Okay, well, you know, being right behind me as it may, what can I do for you?
she is going to be 12 in
Mostly asking questions,
July.
but if you want a car transferred, I can do that for you. What does your heart tell you?
The party over there. Look at you
All
go,
right, so
Patsy.
you want to transfer a car, do you? What does the audience think about that? Should I transfer this woman's car? Would it be fair to me to transfer this woman's car when so
already
many
paid
other
for
people
it.
out there in the city right now have been waiting patiently for
Well,
cars
hold
to be able to be transferred in a free fashion?
I mean,
Let me back.
if they wanted them transferred, they could also do the same thing she's doing.
Hey, Joy,
Oh.
the reason why you're probably getting asked this is because Percy Weaver has already been openly transferring cars during their open hours, or open office hours, so this is why you're getting asked now.
Oh, office hour. So it's also office hours / used car salesman hours, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because of Percy Weaver.
Yeah.
I think you need a
Alright.
stipend. Get some commission there. Make your bag.
I
Hell
have
yeah.
plenty of money. I don't need more.
Make them donate it.
I already don't really do anything with money. It just sits in my bank account because we can't buy the houses in like Rockford yet.
Mm.
But-
Yeah,
Well,
good
because
luck
of that,
with one.
you can say check the cash amount.
Yeah. I just noticed that
Listen,
too.
I've been
think
hoarding
it's-
money since the borders opened.
I think some of it is the lighting.
Yes.
Because when I see
Yes.
her like in
Okay,
person,
so
it's not that bad.
you want a car transferred, huh?
But she
Okay,
is
what
she
is
is
the
turning
license
12,
plate of the vehicle?
which means that Teddy. Ugh.
That was V3TXA.
I don't know why that made me just start crying thinking about how old he is.
D as in dog. All right. And what is the state ID of the citizen you wish to transfer this vehicle to?
5492.
That's 5492.
Because Teddy's a
All
couple
right.
years older
so,
than Cole and
here's
Dust.
what's going to happen. I am going to seize your vehicle for the state, and it is going to whoop, 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 right into the state motor pool. And then once it is safe and sound within that state motor pool, I will be transferring it out of the state motor pool to the person that you have indicated today.
I need a second.
All right, let's see if I remember how to do this. All right, and your name is Lucky Worlds, is that correct? All right, swiggity swoogity, your car is now in our state booty.
What?
What the?
All right, now to find it in this
had
giant
to make it rhyme.
unfiltered list. It's an RT3000, is that right? All right, and we're going to transfer this to state ID 5492.
Yes.
There you are.
Sorry about that.
It may take a couple seconds, and the first time you park this car, it may suddenly end up in the state impound, but otherwise, you are good to go. You are now the proud owner of an RT3000. One of the first things that I would recommend you do is go to the DMV and get a new registration, because the registration is going to say Lucky Worlds on it, and if you get pulled over and your registration says Lucky Worlds instead of your name, an officer might, you know, give you a ticket for that.
I will arrest you for vehicle registration fraud.
What the? What the?
Thank you for the music.
Then we'll be right back. Right.
Good job, Patches.
And there you are. You're all set. Is there anything else that you require from the Supreme Justice? All right. Thank you so much for calling in, ma'am. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Wow. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
You're
the
all
show,
very
Patches.
welcome.
You did amazing.
You had another call in?
Just did all the work.
Yeah, we've got another call in right now. Let's see if they pick up.
My Patches, I love you.
This cat.
Which
cat is this?
This is Patches.
This is Patches.
Patches.
Yeah.
I don't think took my Claritin this morning.
Okay, it went to voicemail.
Oh, no.
We'll check
Well.
back with them in a bit. All right, next up we have Tammy Maynard, our wonderful
Tammy, I'm so
ADA,
sorry.
who is currently being taken whisked off her feet.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
All right, Miss Maynard, what can the Supreme Justice do for you?
It's kind of just like advice, roll of ice.
You need advice. All right. Shifts tone to sound more worldly and father-like. Now, what can Gavin
Patches is
Joy
giving
do for
advice, I
you?
think. Oh, never mind.
Hey, Joy, I officially like put forward the idea of, hey, I actually do want to be a DA, and as a judge, and you've been a part of the judiciary for a minute. Hey, any advice for that role?
For which role? A judge or DA?
Yeah. As a judge, any advice towards a
And when
DA
you say
role?
DA, do you mean the DA?
Yeah.
Advice that I could give you about becoming the DA, or how to handle yourself when you are the DA?
All the above.
Okay. Well, if you would like advice for, being the DA, the best advice that I can give you, everyone is going to hate you. And that is something you need to be prepared for. The police will turn on you in a moment's notice. Judges will constantly be scrutinizing your every move, and some of them will very sarcastically and maliciously make fun of everything you do.
They already do.
Other people in the district attorney's office will regularly and frequently blame you for problems that they may have caused. Again, many police officers will hate you intrinsically the moment you don't do everything exactly as they tell you to do it. And even the ones that you thought you were friends with will turn on you at a moment's notice. And there will be certain people in the police department who will be actively working to undermine you at every single turn that you make. Also goes without saying, but many criminals will also just sort of hate you implicitly because you're going to be the person, putting a lot of them in prison. But, that one just kind of comes with the territory. Your best bet for survival on that front? Just blame the judge instead.
Yeah.
Tell him it's not your fault. Tell him it's the judge's fault for, ruling in your favor. Because you're just doing your job. The judge had the option to, say that they're not guilty, and they chose not to. So the judge had a choice. You didn't. So they should go and kidnap and shoot the judge in the head instead of you. I don't know how well that will work in practice, but it's something that I've been thinking about that,
I love Lit's
people
reaction
may
to that.
want to try, now and again.
Tammy, bad idea. Very
It
bad
might work.
advice.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, the best advice I can give you in the district attorney's office is stick to your guns. You're going to have a million people wanting you to do things in a million different ways. Fuck all of them. Do it how you think it should be done, as long as it's legal. Don't break the laws to district attorney. That's bad. You can't break the law as the district attorney. Also, if a judge tells you to do something, it's probably easier to just kind of do it. And then if you don't, like the way it was done, talk to a superior. because as the district attorney, that's kind of one of the privileges you have. You are a government leader, which means you have much greater access to senior members of the government than most other citizens. So if a judge or even a justice, was telling you to do something and you're like, I really don't think he should have been doing that, you can always come to myself or Montag or Haller or Jerry Callow, who's technically your direct superior would be Jerry. You can always go to someone like that and be like, listen, this motherfucker was telling me to do this shit. I really don't think that's how it should be done.
What?
Who hurt her, sweet angel?
She's just flopped over. She's just resting. She's been playing music.
I can't
for
believe
us.
someone's done this.
You know what she needs? She needs all the pets to revive her.
Yeah, that's kind of all I needed, Joy. I've always been in the DA's office, like as a role where there's not a lot of, I don't know, there's more nitpicky and did you do this? More that than how to do things, There's really no people guiding the DA's office right now.
I know Saudi was working on some stuff to better prepare the district attorney, the incoming district attorney, because she was saying one of the things that happened with her is she didn't really have a whole lot of guidance when she took over the office. Probably due to the abrupt nature in which she took over that office, but she mentioned that, like, she didn't really get a lot of assistance, and so she wanted to, give a lot of assistance to the next person coming in.
Good night. Goes for hugging Kiki platonically. I'm married. Platonic hugs. I'm going to sleep. I love you platonically.
Love you too.
Hugging Etta platonically. I'm married. I have a wife. I love you platonically.
I love you too platonically. Tell her
Why
I
is
said
she
hi.
so insistent on that?
Goes for hugging officer I just met. I love you platonically. I'm married. It's nice to meet you.
I'm also
Karina.
married and monogamous. Yeah, pleasure. You have a
Goes
great
for
day.
hugging judge man. It's nice to meet you. I'm married platonically. It's
You've
nice to
met
meet
Joy
you. I hope-
multiple
it's
times,
nice to meet
Karina.
you. Good night.
Oh, fuck me, I guess. Damn.
She has the attention span of a cat. It's okay.
Good night, Sean.
Fuck you, bitch.
you
I'm
can't
also
see it,
leaving.
you
Thank
know.
you, Your Honor, for listening. Have a great night, everybody.
No problem.
Bye,
Take
Zoe.
care.
Speaking of fuck you, I got a message from Kian today.
Goes for hugging platonically. I'm married.
How do you
Hugs.
not remember me?
Hugging.
We used to
Hi.
talk all the time at the
Hugging?
DMV
Hugging?
when
Made
you
a mistake.
basically
Hold
ran the
on.
place.
Sean, where did Gracie
No,
go?
I do remember you.
Did all of that
I
mean
don't know.
nothing?
No, it didn't mean anything. I remember you. Hi.
Eva and Sunny.
Hello.
I'm just a silly little guy.
I know. I'm just ribbing you.
They all left together.
That is a cool mask, though.
Thank you. It's for medical purposes. I have scent pods that I put in it, and then I just smell the flowers.
Wow.
Yeah, think of like my smell is like a dog smell, but everything smells bad, and is heightened.
Oh, did COVID do that?
Have like supervised visits with him.
I
She's
know.
had it for
I've had
years.
it like my whole life. It's called
I did not know
hyperosmia. I
that.
just have a very heightened sense of smell, and everything just does not smell good to me, except for what is in my scent pods. So that's
It
why I
was
have
like
this.
as soon as they
Oh.
left when you had gone in there
Yeah.
about the
I know
tracker.
Sunny was because
Wait, don't
Sunny
people
was
who
Yeah.
make perfumes pay people like
yeah,
you like
Gracie just
hundreds of
went right with
thousands
them
of
too,
dollars
so.
to test their perfumes?
Karina, you are in the wrong job,
There you
bitch.
I
go.
had the wrong career. What the fuck?
Yeah, I remember that. Like, there's a very small percentage of the human population that has like incredibly heightened sense of smell, and the perfume industry
it's messy
basically
'cause I
pays
just
these
made it.
people like hand over fist to test their scents for them.
Why am I selling houses?
Oh,
I don't
there you
fucking
go.
know.
I need to get hired by one of these perfume companies. I'm just saying.
The Midnight Market does perfume.
Oh yeah, I just got my
True.
most recent one.
You could be their tester.
I could be.
My nose is very sensitive. I smell things, and I smell things very well. Pay me.
Pay
There
me
you
money
go.
so I can buy food and stop making my friends buy me food.
You're gonna make
Okay,
your friends
bitch.
buy you food even
You-
if you have money.
That part, but also this bitch does have fucking money. She just doesn't
No, I
pay
don't. Gotta go.
herself.
Oh, gotta go. Goodbye.
Stupid. I swear to God.
Fuck you, Sean.
Fuck you, bitch! No, fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you!
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you!
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck
I
you,
feel
fuck you,
like
fuck
that's Sean's way of saying, I love you.
Yes, that's their love language between the
Oh, that's
two
like
of
my
them, yeah.
sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, you don't have siblings, do you?
I do. Just don't say F you. We just punch each other in the face and
Oh,
hug
so
it
you
out.
get physical rather than just say it.
Yes.
I feel like Harvey's the kind of guy where he's got like a brother who lives in Oregon and grows like marijuana on the outskirts of a small town.
No, that sounds like
Is
a
that
sports
true?
family if I've ever heard one.
How do you get that vibe from me? I don't even understand like how.
You just seem like the
No,
kind of
so he's
guy
not
who
denying it,
has
he's
like a
just
rural
questioning you?
pothead for a brother.
It's like, damn, that's on
I
the
love
nose.
potheads.
That is so
Still not denying
Specific.
it.
Like your brother's
So
probably in
specific.
your text in like the family text message chain talking about like the new chicken coop that he built in his backyard, and he's putting like he's microdosing the chicken feed with
be right
like
back. I need to go
THC or
beat a cat's
something
ass.
to see what happens to the eggs. And you know, if there's THC in the eggs, then you know he'll start selling a new product, and it'll absolutely go somewhere. Then your parents are texting back, and they're like, "Oh, that's
your ability to
really
read people
nice,
is
dear.
very,
I
very
hope it works
suspect.
out for you." That's nice.
I worry about you sometimes.
What do you mean you worry about me? How
Well,
dare you worry about me? I have cat ears on.
You know.
you're right. Now I do worry about you.
What's wrong with cat ears?
There's
I'm
nothing
doing
inherently
office hours
wrong
at
with
La
cat
Fuente
ears,
Blanca. How am I gonna not
but
wear cat ears?
You need to
not
do
wearing
this more
cat ears.
often.
I agree.
Office
you out of
hours
the
at La
office.
Fuente Blanca, or just office
Yeah.
hours in general?
Office hours here.
Here.
Get you out of the office into nature, around animals.
Harvey, you keep
He
talking
does
shit
need
over there. I'm going to into your cage.
What the hell?
No.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of
True,
cages
we do
here.
have your cage here.
Yeah, that's
No,
No, you-
Harvey's.
Wait. By the way, that cage in the office was supposed to be removed. I don't know why it's there, but for
Nora told
some
me not
reason it's
to.
there.
Because it's yours.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Don't
Nora
claim
told me not to,
responsibility.
so I was like, okay.
Despite all of his rage, he's still just a judge in a cage.
Yep.
Listen,
Yeah.
Was that a laugh?
The patch just agreed.
Someone that I didn't know
It's a
who
good
they
song,
were
too.
immediately, but I figured out who they were later, stopped me in a parking lot, said, I need your phone number right now to text you a really important thing. And it was just a picture of Harvey in a cage.
That's pretty funny.
fuck,
Really funny.
that's
That is
not.
That's pretty
Okay.
funny.
That's great.
Technically,
oh my God.
This whole cage thing is Anna's fault. Technically.
What? Why is it Anna's fault?
Actually, it's your fault because I was setting up a little cat tree in
So,
the
no,
courtroom,
this
and
is
you
Anna's
decided to
fault.
you decided to criticize how I was decorating. Like you could do
No,
better.
I didn't. I gave you.
That's my job, bitch.
I didn't criticize. I was constructively
Okay, no,
giving
yeah,
you
you were definitely
feedback.
criticizing. You were definitely criticizing. Whenever I hear someone say constructively after someone says that they were criticizing, they were 100% criticizing.
So what happened? Do you remember what you said?
Hell no, I don't remember what I said.
It was
I
probably
just.
something like, do you know what you're doing or something like?
It's a question. That's not criticizing. That's a
Oh,
question.
bitch.
It's Toasty Woosty.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, Anna, look at your daughter.
Your child is here.
Toasty.
That's good. Where's the cats?
Why is she not running?
Toasty. Because she's chilling.
Hello,
My
Toasty.
beautiful baby.
Do you have anything you would like to ask Joy?
It's the baby princess.
I don't know if Toast really would
Hello,
have
sweet baby
anything for,
angel.
for the judiciary.
She is the best officer on the force.
Yeah. Actually,
That's
wait a minute.
creepy.
Isn't this Sheriff Wood's dog?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Tuna.
Tuna.
No, that's Tuna.
Oh.
She's a chocolate lab.
I'm getting my
Tuna
brown
Turner.
dogs mixed up.
Toast is a king9. At least you mistook her for a girl dog. For some reason, people keep calling her a boy dog. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of brown dogs.
No,
Also, I'm sorry. Which cat is this?
this is Patches.
It's Patches.
Oh, I haven't met Patches.
Yeah, this is actually
Her
my
therapy
first time
cat.
meeting her. Mm-hmm.
She's part she's part duck.
Yes.
Oh.
Huh?
Part duck.
You're making fun of how she meows?
You telling me that's not a quack?
That's not a quack. That's a bark.
You think that's not a quack?
She might be barking.
It's very cute.
Harvey knows how to bark.
Is that why he has a
Are you
cage?
sure she's a duck and not just Italian?
I haven't barked once, Anna, so
Ah, is that because you barked more than once?
you know what? I'm going to clear the air. Actually, what happened is Anna needed help to judge the size of the cage and said, Harvey, could you please help me judge the size, crawl in there, and because I was gracious enough, I got in so she could get a
This guy's
detailed
cage locked.
size of the cage for a dog. That's why there's this
Why are you so
obscene-
hung up on this cage?
I
We
know.
already we moved on 5 minutes
Harvey, you're
ago, and he's
100%
over here
pulling the
talking
story
about
out
his
of your
cage
ass
again.
You're
right
the
now.
one that's doing callbacks to the fucking cage, man.
Because there's a damn cage in the
Yeah,
judge's
that's what
chamber.
I
So
do
yes.
too, yeah.
I never asked
Who
you to
are
get
you?
into it for size.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
That's what the banana
So-
for scale is for.
Huh?
Banana for scale.
Ooh, we got a call in from
Ooh,
Franklin
call-in.
DuPont. This is gonna
Oh,
be
this will
fun.
be good.
Jeez.
Mm.
Oh no.
Get the music
boy.
ready, Patches.
Supreme Justice Joy, you're on office hours. What
Oh,
can I do for
hi.
you? Franklin DuPont here
Well,
at La Fuente Blanca.
Is this a radio show?
No, well, sort of. What do you want, Franklin?
Can the FIB revoke people's citizenship?
Can
What
the
the
FIB revoke someone's citizenship? Do you want? I mean, okay, if we're being hyper technical here, the FIB, as its own independent agency, cannot revoke someone's citizenship. But if the United States government, through the State Department, revokes someone's citizenship, and then they go and tell the FIB to eject that person from the country because they are no longer legally allowed to be here, then the FIB is going to be the ones who are going to be carrying out that order.
Okay, let's say hypothetically that I don't know where your car is. I'm just following you. Let's say hypothetically, you might have to carry me twice. Let's say hypothetically that an individual was deported from the state of San Andreas, right? And now they're being told by FIB that they need to get a green card or a work visa so that they'll be able to work on their green card.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I don't like it either. I don't like it either.
That's, oh god,
I don't like it either.
Who said
I have
that?
the ick. I have the ick.
Frank, who
Okay,
said
so,
that?
so are we all like at the same mind here? Do we want to just hard skip this and say you don't need that?
What is the context for this?
Okay, so let me read my text messages and then blur out.
Is
any
this
of
about
the-
Iris Windsor getting deported back to Canada and then coming back because she
Iridescent
married that one
Windsor.
guy?
No.
I also wondered if it was iridescent.
Yeah, because if it's about
It's
about
public.
iridescence,
It's iridescent.
Yeah.
there was an order from the U.S. State Department to have iridescent deported. Like the FIB was carrying out basically orders from the State Department to have her deported.
And then she got
Then
married.
then she got married to that one grapeseed guy,
Rain.
and
Well,
then
maybe you're a citizen, right?
I really don't want to go down this road.
I know, me neither.
Can I-
know.
can I-
again, if
can-
you want to get hyper technical about it, if you marry a
staring
United
at my phone
States
for this.
citizen, you basically get essentially, like, for lack of a better term, a free pass to emigrate to the United States, but there's still a lot of paperwork that you have to fill out, and usually it can take up to like a year to like
Sometimes
fully
more.
get your wife and kids moved over.
Yeah, she wants
It
to work.
kind of depends.
But she's
Well,
been working.
She works for the police department.
Yeah, but I guess she doesn't want to get in trouble for working.
Now?
Okay.
It's been 3 months.
She's already been working for months.
Can I ask a question? Didn't she already have a citizenship before she got married? So wouldn't
Yeah, she was a Canadian citizen.
like she can't move here without something? So I
came
feel
here
like
on a visa
the
or
marriage
something.
just was like a just in case thing.
Okay, well, not that my client is iridescent Windsor, but she says there's a note on her profile from 3 months ago from Fierce Strong Rock.
Yes.
That has more information that I can't read out loud because I don't want to get government corruption.
I mean, listen, Strong Rock himself can't really do much. But again, if the State Department is looking at her and is like, yeah, you're not here validly and you came back to the country, your paperwork still isn't all in order, you gotta go.
Okay,
you know.
So what do you want me to do? Get Miley Bean to forge a green card and give it to her?
I love that she's only worried about it 3 months later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think she's been gone for a while, but
I mean,
she's been around.
She's been on duty every single
Yeah,
day.
she's
for a
she
while.
works regularly and
yeah.
consistently for the Grapeseed Police Department. Like, she's working.
Also,
she posts on Twinsta every day.
In the first place, she probably doesn't want it to happen again.
Well, also, come to think of it, I think under U.S. law, it actually wouldn't really necessarily be her that would be in trouble. It would actually be the Grapeseed Sheriff's Department for employing somebody who is not in the country legally. Like, usually liability falls on the employer.
Yep.
So the United States government would actually be, I mean, yeah, I guess she could be, removed from the country if she's not here legally by, U.S. Customs Enforcement.
If, hypothetically speaking, then it was iridescent Windsor, and they do try to deport her again, what I should do, hypothetically, is sue the FIB. Hypothetically.
I guess the exact mechanism would be you would sue the FIB, but you wouldn't be suing them for money. You would be suing them for an injunction to prevent the deportation of your client and having a hearing on whether the deportation order is like legitimate or whatever it may be.
Okay.
And then if everything is, because again, the FIB isn't the agency that is just unilaterally trying to deport this person. The FIB is acting upon the U.S. State Department. So actually, you would really be suing the United States government. But if you want somebody, locally here to put on the docket that makes sense, you'd totally just put the FIB.
Oh my god, it's Court Paisley.
Okay, I took that down in notes. Not that it's relevant because we're
Oh my
speaking completely
god!
Put your
hypothetically
seatbelt
here.
on.
It's Court Paisley. Wow.
Are you hurtling off Mount Chiliad at the moment?
No.
This is Thelma and Louise.
Are you about to be hurtling off Mount Chiliad?
No.
Is it a different mountain?
Honestly, one person who you might want to get a hold of about this is potentially the governor.
Hey, Sean.
What?
Can
Not the
you
governor.
annoy Jerry Callow for
Sean
me?
stepped out from his position.
Like a while ago.
Sean is a
Yeah.
humble veterinarian now.
Humble.
Okay. Well, we know that Jerry Callow is scared of like 3 people and actually takes the time to respond to them, so.
I mean, what, you want me to reach out to Jerry Callow?
Yes, please. I
For
gotta talk
what?
to him
Oh,
anyways.
God.
He needs to take me on a 3-course meal candlelight dinner and offer me the DA position.
What the fuck? You know what? I'm just not even gonna ask any questions about that one.
Yep.
Whatever that chicanery is, that's between you and Mr. Callow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, look, if you want to prevent her from getting deported, then you would basically just sue the FIB and request an injunction to prevent your client from being deported, and then just go from there. And or, actually get her paperwork in order. You know that there's immigration attorneys that like this is what they do, right? They sit down and they file all the paperwork to get their immigration status, you know,
Oh yeah,
set
I'm
up
learning
and ready
a
to go.
lot. I'm learning a lot.
Skip!
Yes, I'm starving.
We need to order food for you guys.
Maybe
Yeah.
my niece immigration should come in and get her bar license.
That's crazy.
Why don't you, or you know, you could just file something on the admin docket and be like, you know, petition for citizenship, iridescent Windsor, and then just put all the things about why she should be a citizen, and then if a judge, you know, grants it or whatever, do that.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Well, why don't
I mean,
we?
Look what I
we
got.
haven't
One of the
really,
geocache
we
ones.
haven't exactly established like a process for
I also got a
citizenship here, right? So like, you can kind of just, you can kind of just, you know, do it live.
Toast, I'm on a radio call.
What?
He's right there.
Hi.
Oh, okay. The fact that we can hear her through the phone.
Whoa! All right, I'll be right over.
Oh, he actually just drove here.
Yeah, he's here.
And he's limping again.
I
swear to God, there's not a day that goes by that I don't see this man in horrible, crippling agony.
Yeah, I think he's limping probably 9 times out of 10 when I see him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to.
Patches, can you pause the music? Oh, sorry, I got a migraine. Who needs food?
Me.
I'm gonna put in a food order
Frankie?
at Fly Wheels.
I'm super
raise your
hungry,
Why are
so
you
I'm gonna need
limping
a 2
like
and
a
2.
cripple again?
Because my cousin Vanessa DuPont kidnapped me,
Okay,
shot
so
me in the head, and then
3.
ran me
You
over
want
with a
2?
car.
Do you have food, Sydney?
Well, what did you do to Vanessa to make her do that?
I'm okay.
I
Okay.
prevented her from taking
You
Niles'
just want
bean
1 combo or
hostage.
2 combos?
I'll get 2,
Oh.
just in case she gets hungry.
Why didn't
later.
you want to take Niles
Or
Bean
John,
hostage?
do you need
Actually,
food?
wait a minute. Niles Bean is a court clerk now. He's
I
one of
do.
mine.
That's true. When T got hired, or rather, when got voted in, literally his first tweet was, "I'm free."
Yep. He left the mayor's office and then immediately was like, "Can I be a court clerk, please?"
Sean,
And I was like, "You know what? Sure, fuck it. Go ahead. I don't actually think he's ever done any court clerk work, but you know, whatever."
You know,
raise your hand
Oh,
if
he
you need
has?
food.
Oh shit. All right. Cool.
it's just that Gwen usually takes 90% of it.
Ah.
Oh, Parker. Hey, Parker.
Hello. Oh yeah, I keep a very
Okay,
close eye on the bird.
I know more than 3 people need food here.
I'll take
I
a
was getting
one-on-one vote.
tired.
I
That'd be
brought
lovely.
food here because I know how to always be
Packed his
prepared.
lunch.
I wasn't
I
a
saw-
Boy Scout, but
I
I
had
saw.
food,
I
just
saw
ate
him. I saw him go to a very historical place.
So I'll get. Let me call it.
a very historical place. Wow.
Yeah, we should nuke it. We should burn it down to the ground.
I think she's talking about Up and Adam.
Oh,
Hey, sorry. It's a
the Up and Atom.
what's your work?
We should find people to work there again.
I would have loved to work there if it wasn't for that civil case that went up in January.
Oh.
We should have like the Up and Atom Crew 2.
Yeah, that would have been lovely.
Radical Boogaloo.
I wonder how much it would cost to get like a neon big number 2 and just stick it on the front facade of the Up and Atom.
Una 2?
Let's see.
Yeah,
what
so
if
we
I
could just have
do-
Up and Atom 2. That could be one of our selling points. Like, hey, you know,
Oh my
come
god, it's like
down-
the Krusty
come
Krab
to the great
too.
state of
Is it this
San
one?
Andreas, where we have Up and Atom 2. And people will be like, oh, fuck, I've been to Up and Atom and it was pretty good, but what's Up and Atom 2? It'll be like our hot tourist attraction. You know, the Up and Atom's getting on in years and not performing as well as it could, so we need to get the Up and Atom's, you know, younger, hotter sister on the big screen. The Up and Atom 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Franklin, where's Gus?
Or we could just burn it down.
He went to bed like half
the
an hour
hell?
ago.
I've been denied Gus time.
I saw he was a hostage at the casino yesterday.
The hell?
Would you be willing to sell me 5 cans of cat food?
How are his teethies doing?
TV's good. We got that
Good.
molar that was cracked removed, and then we got a cleaning. So I should probably take it back in like another couple of weeks for another cleaning.
Oh, Franklin, you see her more than I do. Can you make sure that nobody is feeding Jinx, please?
I will try my absolute best, but being
Put an allergy
how
collar on
difficult
her,
it
like you
is
did
with
back-
Gus. Yeah, I have a little badge on his collar that says, "Don't feed food allergies, will die."
Okay.
That seems to do the best. But then there's always one psycho who ends up giving my cat coffee, and then I have to bring Gus over here. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here and spiral.
Oh, okay.
Kelly.
Kelly Banana shave off her hair?
Be nice, Joy.
Did we have a Brittany moment?
They all have the same.
You want your cat food now?
If I had a pretty moment, I have no hair. I'm not crazy.
She wasn't crazy. She was having a very
Well, this is a mistake.
justifiable crash out.
I'll leave.
What the?
What? Why are we leaving?
Kelly, come back.
Kelly, I haven't seen you in so long.
Kelly, come back.
Kelly!
Kelly.
He still doesn't wear a shirt. I don't think I've ever seen that woman ever wear a shirt.
Made
It's the way
one
it flares.
singular comment and she leaves?
Nora yells at her to put on a shirt.
Did she put on a shirt? Wow, okay. So it's not like a shirt allergy. Is that a thing? Can you have a shirt allergy?
You can have an
Kiki.
allergy to what?
Do you have the That's Bait gif at the ready for me by any chance? I
The
feel like you
what?
would have. You know that gif where it's like, that's bait?
I don't. But Gemma might.
She 100% does.
She's used it a few times.
She's a little busy.
I can find it like super fast.
I've got it.
Okay. You can have, allergies to certain fabrics, materials, and like laundry detergents and stuff. So I guess technically you can have a shirt allergy depending on what the shirt's made of.
I wonder if maybe she's got a shirt allergy.
Just categorically allergic to the shirt.
You know, I wonder if that. I wonder if you could do that. If you could just if you could just go to Sama and get a doctor to be like, yeah, you've got a shirt allergy, smile, and like put it in your medical profile, and then you just walk around everywhere without a shirt, and then everyone's like, you're not allowed to be here, you don't have a shirt on, and be like, I'm medically prescribed to not have a shirt. You can't make me put on a shirt.
I don't know.
I've got a medical allergy to it.
I think you'd have to find a very specific doctor who'd be unhinged enough to do that.
They probably exist.
I'm sure there's.
I bet you could find a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find the no shirt hookup
The no
plug,
shirt
as they
hookup.
say. Yeah, find the plug, the shirtless plug.
Oh my goodness.
You know, meet him in the back alley behind the Red List Records building. And
I'm
you know,
never
give him
meeting anybody in the
$15.
back alley.
And then, you know, he gives you the prescription to not wear a shirt.
I have suddenly
there
been
you are.
slammed with tired.
You could probably make a lot of good money for that.
He has figured a new business venture to make
Yeah,
more
just
money
being
that
like
he doesn't need.
being a back alley doctor and just giving people, you know, whatever allergies they want so that they can just, you know, not have to do certain things.
You would give people allergies?
Yeah, you know, just put on his profile.
write it
Oh
on a
yeah,
piece
he's
of
got
paper.
a
Tell them.
he's got a he's got a polyvinyl chloride allergy, so
gotcha.
you know he can't have a driver's license on him because you know the plastic, you know, will give him a very bad rash and his throat will close up. So yeah, he just can't have a physical driver's license on him. It's a health risk.
Not completely
my medical
unheard of.
profile.
I've known people who have allergies to one of the ingredients in, like, say, Elmer's glue. And then there's people with latex allergies.
Yeah, latex allergies bad. You can't eat avocados.
What?
That's
Wait,
terrible.
what?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The chemical compound in latex is actually, it's not the same, but it's similar to the chemical compound that is found in the main oil that is in avocados. And so I don't think
Oh
it's
my
everyone,
God.
but most people with allergies to latex also get like a milder reaction from
Latex
avocados.
fruit syndrome?
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Reminds me of I was starting up a new job and they were doing that. Tell a fun fact about yourself when everybody was getting together. And this one
Yep.
girl was like, I really like this fruit and this fruit and this fruit, but I have to be careful when I eat them because like for whatever reason I always get this like really strong tingly feeling in the back of my throat and on my tongue. And we all stopped and we went, "Do you mean you're allergic to them?" And she was like, "What? No, it's just a really strong like reaction. Like you normally it's not so bad, but you when I do it, it's really bad." No. You mean an allergic reaction? What? No.
Yeah. I know people that do that with strawberries a lot, actually. They're like, no, I'm not allergic. It's fine. It's like, no, that's not.
A lot of people, I think, equate like an allergic reaction to anaphylactic shock, and it's like, no, not all allergies are that severe, sweetheart.
Could you imagine going into anaphylactic shock after eating like an avocado wedge?
That
Or
would
having
be
like
so
a strawberry
sad.
shortcake.
That'd be
I
terrible.
fucking love avocado.
That'd be the worst.
That would be like me being allergic to chocolate.
There are people that are allergic to chocolate.
I know.
I don't
I
like
feel so
chocolate.
bad for them.
It's not my favorite sweet.
I like chocolate. What I don't like is the cacao bean.
Ew, yeah.
It's so gross. And I keep seeing videos of people being like, "Gonna make fresh chocolate from scratch." Cracks open cacao bean, reveals the inside.
Not worth it.
I'll buy it made, thank you.
Yep. This has been so nice. Wow, welcome everybody. It's nice to have y'all here.
I present to you
Yeah.
Toast and Patches. Patches makes a good pillow.
Roland, did you need to talk to me, or you're just here to hang out with everyone else? Oh, you need to have a private conversation? Tootly.
Yeah.
So I asked a question to everybody.
Or ask it specifically
Yep,
to
now-
Toast.
There you go, now you got a pet Toast. An obligation. When the dog comes
Yeah,
up to
she'd
you and
just be
says hello,
dodging
you gotta
people.
pet the dog.
Mhm.
How it works.
Oh my god!
What?
When I tell you that dog loves every single animal, like, there are times where our pigs will, unfortunately,
They fall asleep. They fall asleep.
They fall asleep. They fall. Yep, that's right, Toast. They fall
pre-made
asleep.
bacon. They turn into pre-made
Fall
bacon.
asleep, Sean.
They fall asleep, Sean.
Look what you've done.
And because of that, she will go over there. Yeah, she's gonna do it. She will go over there and start
Fishes
crying
here.
at them.
Uh-oh,
Oh my
incoming.
fucking god!
I have my trank gun.
Think of it. Are you all still having the problem where people keep stealing all the pigs?
Pick up the
No.
Not so much.
No, thank you.
So you're past the phase where you're all, dressing in black camouflage with hunting
It's
rifles
not-
and sitting up on the roof
What?
waiting
Hello?
for people to
It's
come
not.
and snag
It's not a new
things.
novel shiny thing to
Come
do.
here, baby girl.
I mean, it still happens every now and then. It's just not so common.
There we go. You can just stay in my
Is that
arms, baby
the
girl.
Fish the dog.
It sure is.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I'm surprised nobody's killed you yet, little guy.
Not for lack of trying, apparently.
I feel like you have to order that, Joy. It has to come from a judge. Probably you.
What, you think I
The
hold the
curse
keys
sirens
to
of
what
the
Fish
EMS.
truly desires?
Toast.
Yes. Judgment of death.
Toast, follow. Come on. Let's come over here.
Let me get a Dorito.
Oh my god. Let's just come sit in a circle,
Come here, Toasty. It's okay, baby girl.
God, I wanna
He's fine. He's just eating snacks right now.
Remember
Come
when
on.
Taco Bell had those hard shell tacos where the hard shell was like a Dorito?
Come in here.
They still
Yeah.
have them.
That's still a thing.
They still have those?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still have it.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. I think someone talked about a thing she wants. Every time someone says taco, she gets excited.
Toast likes tacos?
Who doesn't?
Have you ever taken Toast down to Tito's?
I was gonna say. He knows
Oh.
good tacos.
I'm sure she's been down there. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Ooh.
My God. Oh
Oops.
my God.
Why are you
Is this your first time encountering a husky, Harvey?
This is just a husky thing.
This is literally nothing compared to what comes out of our mouth sometimes.
The other day we had 3
And when you get
huskies.
3 of them together, oh yeah.
All they did was roll around on each other and scream. And we just kind of stood there and watched
I
and
remember
waited.
when Nora was trying to adopt Bumbo.
Oh.
Wow, 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 wow. That's right.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I think she's trying to mimic Toast.
Oh. No, I don't think she likes that. Whack.
So, Fish, are you finally behaving or are you still trying to kill people?
I don't know. I got a call earlier that he pushed somebody down the stairs of the hospital, so
He
I
bit off
go
part of
with
a
the latter.
person's nose.
Wait, he pushed
Yeah.
someone like the stairs out front?
I'm assuming so. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like no other stairs in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Fish, those stairs aren't high enough to kill
Oh,
anyone. You gotta
while we're
find a
surrounded-
higher staircase.
While we're surrounded by a
Give 'em
bunch of the
ideas.
DOJ, San Andreas Animal Care and Control is not legally responsible for fish under the as an animal.
You gotta find like a you gotta go and
He's for the
Like,
streets,
It's
dog.
for the streets.
For the streets.
For the
yeah,
streets.
like
for
one of
the
one of the fire
streets.
escapes. Like you gotta wait until there's like a police shootout, and then there's somebody who's like running up the fire escape. And
Joy,
you go
don't
up the fire
encourage
escape
him.
after him, and then you push him off the fire escape.
No, don't encourage him, please.
I think he should be here soon.
Oh, Case is selling his BMX.
Oh.
If it was a Scorcher, I'd be on that.
Help.
Hey, Joy,
That's
question.
not-
Here's a question for you.
Yep.
If the state motions for a deposition and the bench or defense don't respond, what happens?
Skip.
Oh.
These are Joy's office hours.
If you motion for a deposition and then no one responds to it, what I would do is I would motion for deposition again.
I just scheduled one, and
No, or you could just do that.
Hey, Joy.
I said, hey, here's a time. You guys want to be here, right?
The
Hey,
thing
Joy,
the
is
deposition
notice
doesn't
to a
really need-
court, is that motion or is that a notice? Or is motion to court, is that motion?
Hmm.
Is notice to a court considered a motion? Or if you want a motion to deposition, should you say notice to
Okay,
court?
so a
Or should you say motion?
emotion
Huh?
is
Maybe we
when
should skip.
you want the court to do something. You motion the court to do a thing.
Ugh.
If you're not asking the court to do something and you're just telling them that something is going to happen, that would be a notice or an advisory.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
Emotion specifically is when you're like, I want
Hello.
the court to do this thing.
this is Jerry. He's Martin Pierce's son. He's been gone for a while and doesn't have many friends, so I'm introducing him to the
Don't
group.
say that. I got friends.
Good
Oh,
luck,
do you need help
Jerry.
making friends?
I got friends.
It's
You're
okay.
Martin's son?
Yeah.
You know, that actually makes a lot of
Oh,
sense.
bless your heart.
Why is Kelly crashing out in my DMs?
Kelly's still crashing out?
Kelly's crashing.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Why Kelly crashing out?
Mira, what happened to your back, bitch?
She suddenly left after like one comment about her hair.
She
Sweet baby
is
girl.
on the mend of a strongly emotional setback. There we go. Boom. Nailed it.
Did someone try to kill her
That's
again?
No.
No.
Did she
It's
lose in
worse
tow
than-
court?
Oh no. It's worse than that.
Worse than losing in tow court.
She got fired?
It's worse than that.
How is it worse than losing in tow court? Everybody knows that that's the strongest blow to the ego than you can suffer here in the city.
Yep.
Especially for
I won
Kelly.
my tow court.
Tonight?
Obviously, it's private stuff, and yeah, she is going through it.
Get your nose out of it.
Was it court?
Sniffer.
Hi,
Traffic
Goffy.
court, same thing.
Also, Harvey, you lost that.
No, I didn't.
He won.
No, I won.
Hmm?
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Goffy.
Goffy.
Adeline's got the charge, not me.
You too, sweetheart.
Ma'am.
Toast, I'll get you food. Come here.
Oh my god. Ma'am. There's food in the container. The cooler. That was the word.
Yeah, I got you, babe. I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm starting to get very tired all of a sudden.
Yum.
Yeah.
Harvey will throw his significant
Significant
other
under.
under the bus if it means no unauthorized parking charge.
No.
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 You know, Fish, they have nitroglycerin at the hospital. So they use it for anesthesia.
She challenged me to get her
Yep.
a citation.
Why are we
I got
encouraging
all
him?
kinds of cool shit at the hospital. You just gotta get
But
somebody
did you
to
not
let
hear
you
that
into the
Pepper said
chemical
this one
closet.
doesn't count?
Yeah, that just means he has to try again. But I do have one now.
You have one. That one didn't count.
Challenge accepted. That just means I get to do two.
Is that who I think it is? Be awkward if it is.
God,
That's a cop.
you might be made for each other.
Oh, is Toast going on duty?
I would say we're made for each other, yes.
I think that's Skylar Grey Quinn and Lennon Bundy.
Mm-hmm.
New motion on Adaka. Love this. Love that there's back and forth on this docket today. Love it.
I should probably stop
Is
taking
Toasty going to work?
I have Merc. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh, where's he at?
The cat.
I'm not sure.
Daughter too. Well, that's my fur baby.
What kind
of that? Who is this?
No, so you have
That's
spoken to
Patches.
her.
No, who is this?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Skittish kitty.
Yeah,
Oh.
Scottish baby.
I haven't talked to her in a couple days. Last thing I know that she did a fuck ton of
Peyote. I fucking love peyote. You ever do peyote?
She didn't show up yesterday to her set, so I had to perform for her.
Classic.
I performed for 30 fucking minutes. Can you believe it?
Strong Rock. Yeah, that is Strong Rock.
Do we know the cat over there by Franklin?
Is it Binks?
Strong Rock.
Doesn't look like Banks.
He's over there.
No.
He's with one
Looks
of his
like a
two labs.
tuxedo.
She's trying
it
like in
not?
the barn. That
It's a
tracks.
tuxedo. At first
Or
I thought it
stable.
was like.
That's a stable, actually.
Oh, he's with a.
I thought it might have been Cinder, but it's
Yeah.
not.
But they
Sunny.
ran away as soon as I
'Cause
acknowledged
I think
they
that's
existed.
Gracie over there.
How do we tell the difference between
Ooh,
Gracie
we
and
got
Sunny?
another call
They're two
in
different
from
colors.
an officer.
Ooh.
Sunny is a golden retriever, is more of a
Supreme
strawberry
Justice
hue.
Joy
and-
here on office hours. What can I do for
Who do we
you,
have now?
Senior Officer Michaels?
Hello. I didn't get restructured. I'm actually still a sergeant.
Wow.
Oh shit!
I
All
won.
right,
I won.
congratulations.
Wow.
Casey, set your availability in the calendar app.
I won the restructure. I did it. Well, anyway, I was gonna ask,
Come here. Talk, or is there a specific topic you had in mind?
I think we both know the topic I want to talk about. And I'd rather do it one-on-one rather than everybody all at once, because I have a lot of feelings.
All right. Okay. Tomorrow or the next day, probably.
Oi.
Yeah, days.
Yeah, I can do either of those. Just let me know. Love you.
Love you. Oh God. Hi.
Patches here thinks she's a dog, I think.
Oh.
So she does a lot of
Here,
what the dogs do.
Scritches. We do.
Hi. You meeting lots of people? You can't have that. That's not for Kitty. Yeah? So many people here.
Really, all we need is the license plate of the vehicle to be transferred and the state ID of the person the vehicle needs to be transferred to. And technically speaking, I guess there is nothing preventing people from going to the DMV and putting in like a transfer request or something
Where's
and just
Bear?
putting that information, on a sheet. And then at some point, a judge, just goes through and just fulfills all the requests. That is technically something that we could do.
Which is actually really good for the rabbit.
Right,
epidemic,
we're
so.
Polly.
So why is your
I'd say
back
just-
blown out?
I say just fucking leave
It's
it out
not.
there.
Oh, okay.
I wish it was. Thanks
Oh.
for fucking reminding me
Oh, I'm
yet
sorry.
again.
Oh.
I'm ready to go.
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm going to bed. Why did you have to remind her she hasn't had any back shots now?
I didn't know.
Sonny!
That's a good
I don't keep track of when she gets
Oh
back
my
shots.
God.
Oh, Sonny.
Oh,
Love
sweetheart,
you,
I'm
Mira.
So sorry.
Mira, I'm sorry.
Bye,
No.
Love you, Mira.
This car looks like it was the star of a Fast and the Furious movie that people didn't watch.
God, I love her.
Is that Ben? Ben?
There's the
Oh, there he
popper.
is.
Hey, mate.
You on my bike?
She is.
Oh, Toasty, I see you. I see you.
You on duty?
It's her
Oh
bike
my
now.
goodness. Oh
Yeah,
my
you're
goodness.
seen.
Let's get you.
I see.
Ma'am,
It's her bike now.
don't hit that button.
She did though.
Don't hit that
Toasty,
button.
As a former park ranger, I am not afraid to charge an animal with theft of a motor vehicle.
That is so funny.
Chaos has charges.
Oh, which
Oh,
dog
oh
was it?
no.
I forget
What
which
does
dog
she
it was.
have?
Remember the dog that went to prison for helping with a jewelry store robbery?
You know what's really funny?
Colin McKinley taught me that part of our job was to stop animals from doing crime.
Sweetheart, hi.
Sure did.
Oh my goodness.
Malibu has an overdue fine.
What do you mean Malibu has an overdue fine?
Oh my goodness.
She's
Chaos
an
has
overdue
petty
You are
larceny.
so cute.
She's a
What?
cop.
Hey.
I don't know.
Hi, Gracie.
This is why Toast is the best officer on the force. She doesn't have any charges.
Oh my goodness, you are adorable. Oh my goodness, look.
That's crazy. Chaos is an OG.
Yeah, but Chaos has petty
Hello,
larceny.
Pupper.
Cute.
Hi, Gracie. I don't think we've met. You want to sniff first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Hello.
Yeah, she'll
there.
just.
Okay.
She'll just.
very
Hello.
affectionate.
Yeah.
Hello. That's a good pupper.
She don't know what personal space is.
neither do 80% of our canines. So
True.
Look at this stylish puppy over here. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Look at the handsome boy.
Handsome.
He got to go back to work today.
Yup. He gets to go back to work.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't have
Is
to
he already
stay
in the car?
here.
No.
Yeah, Toast is in the
Oh,
car.
Toast is in the car.
It's really funny.
Patches is on the
Oh,
motorcycle.
there she is.
when we can't do multiple dogs, we can't do it. I already had to yell at somebody about that.
Oh no.
I know.
Toast, if you wanted me on duty, you should have told them sooner. Don't give me that sass. Yeah.
I know. This is all Kiki's fault for not putting you in queue earlier, isn't it?
What? I don't even know
Kiki
how to
should've
put them
put
in
you in-
queue.
Kiki should have put you in queue so much earlier than this.
I don't even know how to put them in queue.
I can't believe she's done this to you, Toast.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm telling Kira.
Toasty Sunny's looking at you over there.
Toast.
Goodness.
It's Bear going to work.
Patches.
Oh, Patches, please, for the love of
Patches,
God.
you.
Oh.
Patches, you tumbleweed. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh
Where did
no.
she go?
In the car.
Into the.
Oh, she's.
She's in the driver's seat.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well.
So what animals in the driver's seat? Oh, the
Yeah.
animal stacking.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Sunny's in there now.
Well, that's their car now.
This is
That's
their
right.
car.
Sydney guy.
Although I think Toast should probably be in the driver's seat since no offense, no
Patches can't see
offense,
over the
Patches, you can't see over that steering wheel.
Can I
Can't
be,
see, babe.
can I
You
be honest
can't.
though?
Where'd Sydney go?
Yeah, also, I don't think you want to take that away from the DMV, right?
I think I see her. Yes, that is a person.
I was just getting very overwhelmed. There was too much going on.
No,
I
you're
could
fine.
not.
This game check on
Here.
you.
I'm fine. I just was getting
No, that's valid.
it's too much. I was like, I'm just gonna walk away for a minute and take a minute.
Hmm. Right now, there are four animals in the police car, with Patches in the driver's seat and slamming on the horn, and 3 dogs in the other seats.
Yeah, yep.
So you would have been a little bit more overstimulated by that. He, I love you.
Love you too.
Wow.
Hmm.
How you feeling, other than overwhelmed?
Hmm. I very awkward right now because you know, I believe in when situations present themselves to take a hold of them.
Oh, I don't think
But-
this is an opportunity right now.
Yeah, that's the other thing is it's a
My mom pulled me aside and she was like, is there a specific topic for this talk that you want, or is it just a quick mother-daughter talk? And I straight up said, we both know what I want to talk about. And she was like, oh. I was like, yep. But I would prefer to have these conversations one-on-one because I have a lot of feelings. So, we're going to talk either tomorrow or Friday. At least me and my mom. And then I'm also going to partially approach it as, how should I approach Dad on this? Like, what are the vibes there? But unfortunately, right now, it's definitely not an opportunity. Because one, there's a lot of them in that car. And two, they're just grabbing a dog and heading out as soon as the dogs get out of their car. Admittedly, I am getting very tired all of a sudden.
Well, would you like to go to bed?
Do you want to go to bed?
We can. We have an early day. There's not a lot of people out and about, so.
Yeah, I think I'm still recovering from yesterday.
That's okay.
If you want to go to bed, we can go. I was probably going to go myself regardless, but I wasn't going to force you to come to bed with me.
No, it's okay. There's nothing going on, so.
Okay.
I do. I need to check on like one thing, but it might be done by now. I don't know. We'll see.
Where do we have to go for that?
Polito Park and Walk.
Oh, perfect. Where are we going anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that then.
Oh.
All right. Crow? We're gonna head to bed.
Night.
I am
Night.
EP, still recovering from
Night.
yesterday.
Have a good night.
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 Night, Miss Gracie. Hi, baby girl. We're going to bed. You be good for everybody? You're a good girl. I love you. Okay. No. Doing a little shaka shaka?
Aloha's hello.
Yeah.
Bye.
He flung his doggles off.
Oh, okay. Well, I've had to bed.
Oh, you sound. I was about to say you sound tired as hell.
Yeah, I'm still
Oh my
recovering
God.
from yesterday. What?
Look what I found in an apartment today that I gave to
What?
Hardcastle.
The trowel.
Yes, but I believe it is one that does.
Wait, does this not rust?
I don't think so.
What the heck? Was there a time where trowels didn't rust?
I don't know.
Oh, did you want me to take it or?
Well,
It's now on the
I got
it's now on the
Yeah.
ground. Patches
give it
looks
to
very
Gemma.
curious. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm taking her to bed.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Oh my God, she's putting her to sleep.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh God, are there any mesas here?
What's wrong with Maces?
Why did you say that, Sean?
There is a Mesa. It's over by the food truck. Oh, okay.
What's wrong with Mesa, Sean?
I parked mine here and I don't know where it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh. All right. Well, good night.
I'm sure it's fine.
I need to check a couple of things, but I'll put you to bed and then I'll be like right there.
Okay.
So I'll keep you up waiting for me because I don't know how long it'll take. I have to do some stuff for Sal, so.
Why do I have a? Oh. Ah! I'm tired. I'm eepy. I also have a couple CPU options presented to me to decide between that are generally the same-ish in terms of price. Ooh. Okay. I'll look more in depth into it when I'm not falling asleep at my desk. When did I wake up today? 3 a.m. because I went to sleep at 9-ish. So heckin' bozo move. I tried to fall back asleep, but I was awake. Can you shoot her instead of the pickup line? What the fuck? No. We're not gonna shoot her. Ugh. Everything okay?
Yeah, I just had to sneeze for a second.
Okay.
I love you, Kiki.
I love you, Cindy. I think I'm just tired because I went to bed so early yesterday, so I woke up.
Yeah, I
woke
did
up
the
pretty
thing
early 'cause of
yesterday.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I did the thing today or last night where I pushed myself a little bit longer than I should have. So then I could sleep maybe. I'm still doing the thing where I only sleep like 5 or so
Correct, yeah.
hours. And then it's like, nope, that's it.
Yeah. love how Joy had little kitty ears for his office hours.
Yes, I love that. I love that he was like, no, I have to have them on because I'm here. I'm gonna probably wake up later. Oh,
Okay.
Good, you good?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna check on the stuff. I bet it's still going.
All right.
And I have to get the key anyway, so I might as well do that later.
Whee! Let's see, who are we gonna raid? Cause I'm eepy chat.
Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
Not that I'm aware of. Sunstone? Then yes. Other than maybe talking with my mom, if it doesn't happen Friday. Perfect, okay. Otherwise, no, not that I know of. Probably just working. I picked up a 15 grand paycheck the other day, so you know, working is good. Can't think of anything that immediately comes to mind. Oh no.
What happened?
Los Santos, pains me to send this to all of my fans and loved ones that I'll no longer be creating or sharing my art with you. Until the state has more protection for the creatives of the state, count me retired. What the heck? I love you.
I love you too.
See you in the morning.
Love you.
Get some sleep. All right. And with that, I will be going to bed myself. Let me... Alright. As always, if you follow, thanks for following. If you sub, thanks for subbing. And if you gifted subs, thank you for gifting subs. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. As always, if you haven't, you should join the Discord, !mark Discord. Check out the memes, the art, the clips, and also know exactly when I go live and what I'm going live with. You can also check out our YouTube channel and Rainbow Bee VODs, where you can see Kiki's journey throughout various different servers. You can see other characters that I played, other servers that I played, and other games that I played. For example, it was Wednesday, which meant that it was Variety Day, so we played some Witcher 3, we did some Dungeons & Dragons, and then we did some roleplay. And I, honestly, I am jonesing to play more Dungeons & Dragons. I want to play more. I just want to get into this. Oh, there's so much that's about to happen. Oh my god. I have to write down everything or else I'm going to forget my feelings. But, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to get to bed a little early, try and recover from the other day still. But I'm going to send you off to Sunstone. Oh my god, hold on. Ha! Sorry. I'm going to send you guys off to Sunstone Fire, who plays Edda Hawthorne. Go give her lots of love, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!